Welcome to my presentation on nutrition and digestive system by me, Oluwapelumi Esther Oladipo. The digestive system comprises the gastrointestinal tract, which is also known as the alimentary canal, and contains the oral cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum, as well as other auxiliary organs such as the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Food enters the digestive system through the mouth, where the teeth mechanically break it down during mastication or chewing. A mucous membrane covering the tongue utmost layer helps by allowing saliva to moisten food and form it into a ball known as bolus. Even when food is not present, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system make sure that saliva is always produced. Three sets of salivary glands located inside the buccal membrane produce salivary amylase, and mucus in the mouth cavity. A digestive enzyme called salivary amylase converts starch to sugar, which initiates chemical digestion. There are two sphincters in the esophagus. The lower sphincters, which relax to enable bolus to enter the stomach and prevent stomach material from flowing back, and the upper sphincter, which blocks air from entering the digestive system. Chemical digestion and absorption of food occur in the small intestine. There are three distinct parts to it: the ileum, the jejunum, and the duodenum. The surface villi and the microvilli take up the broken down nutrients and then transfer them to the bloodstream through the hepatic portal vein. Once in the liver excretes harmful substances and then distribute the nutrients to the rest of the body. The duodenum is where chyme enter the small intestine. Chyme is combined with the fluid from the pancreas in the duodenum, which is an alkaline solution rich in bicarbonates that soften the acidity of the chyme. The duodenum receives digestive excretion from the gallbladder, liver, pancreas, and the intestinal gland cells. Bile made in the liver is stored and absorbed in the gallbladder. The pancreas produces enzymes that break down fats and disaccharides, protein, and starches. The food particles in the chyme are broken down into amino acid, triglyceride, and glucose by the digestive excretion. The second layer of the small intestine is called the jejunum, where most of the carbohydrates and amino acids dissolve through the intestinal mucosa, where the nutrients are still produced. The majority of the chemical digestion and the absorption of nutrients occur in the jejunum. The last part of the small intestine, where vitamins, 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 vi- vitamins and bile salts passes through, is called the ileum. Through parasitalistic muscle movement, the ileum and transport food that is not digested to the colon. The ileum and the large intestine are separated by the ileocecal cave. These are the image of small intestine and the accessory organs. The colon, the rectum, and the cecum are the three distinct organs that jointly make up the large intestine. The cecum functions as a waste storage tube and joins the ileum and the colon. Beneficiary microorganisms in the colons help with digestion. There are four distinct parts that make up the colon: the sigmoid, ascending, transverse and the descending. The colon's main function involves keeping waste and drawing water and mineral salts from undigested food. The rectum is the end of the large intestine. The primary purpose of the rectum is to contain waste till it is defecated. Parastaltic movement Static movement propel the feces during elimination. The anus is where nutrients via the digestive system leave the body. The process of mechanical digestion is simple. It involves food being broken down physically without changing its chemical makeup. Mastication occurs in the mouth. To achieve this, on the other hand, food must undergo a complex process known as chemical digestion for the body cell to absorb its chemical components. Large molecule food or food molecules must be broken down into smaller pieces that the lining of the alimentary canal can consume. Enzymes use the process of hydrolysis to achieve this. The ideal temperature for the enzyme to undergo a catalyst reaction is approximately 37 degrees Celsius, which is the body temperature. These enzymes occur in the mouth and small intestine and is produced by the pancreas, salivary gland, and the small intestine. Enzymes called protease engage in the conversion of proteins into an amino acid for use. These enzymes work in the small intestine and stomach and develop in the pancreas and stomach. Enzymes called lipases that take place in the hydrolysis of lipids to produce fatty acid and glycerol. This enzyme works in the small intestine and is produced in the pancreas. A balanced diet provides body with all the components it needs to function properly by ensuring that the macronutrients and the micronutrients are consumed in a proportion that is favorable to our body. The following are the 7 essential components of a balanced diet: carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, mineral, fiber, and water. The body uses carbohydrates as a primary source of energy to move and function. Our bodies needs plenty of energy to function continuously throughout the day. Our bodies need 3 types of nutrients, and these are one of them: glucose, which absorbed and carried by the bloodstream of the body, can be produced by breaking down carbohydrates. The body uses glucose for breathing. Glucose releases energy when it encounters oxygen. Proteins are crucial to human health and are often referred to as the building blocks of the body because of their numerous uses. Through tissue repair and the development of lean muscles, it helps in the body's healing process. All the body cells are made of protein. The structure of protein and complex carbohydrates are similar because the quantity and the kind of amino acid are vary depending on the kind of protein. Depending on the kind of protein, they are composed by long chains. The chemical building blocks of protein are called amino acids. Fatty acids are an essential part of cell walls and intracellular membrane. Fats play a variety of functions in the human body and are found in the living cell. The body needs a variety of fatty acids just as it requires various proteins. Alpha-linolenic acid and omega-3 acid and linoleic acid are the 2 essential fatty acids. Furthermore, there are fatty acids which are needed in certain circumstances like when sick or growing. among them all the omega-3 fatty acid, the glycosanoic acid, and the omega-6 fatty acid, gamma-linolenic acid. The body uses fat for several purposes such as producing glucose, storing energy, controlling body temperature, absorbing vitamin, supporting nerve function during low intensity exercise, and more. The outer layer of plants, including fruits and vegetables, as well as seeds, contain dietary fiber. While adding mass to food, it contains no calories and promotes healthy digestion. Fiber helps maintain regular bowel movement. Its main goal are to help the body retain water and to support the large intestine. Causes the body to react in different ways. Vitamins are fat-soluble, which stay in the body longer. The functions of vitamins include helps in maintaining healthy skin, strengthen the immune system, help eyesight in low light, and control the body minerals and phosphorus level, promote wound healing, blood clotting, and more. Organic substances can be found in nature as minerals. They are necessary for turning food into substances that the body can use, support the growth of bone, and regulate the fluid level both inside and outside of cell. The two types of minerals are micro minerals and macro minerals. An essential component for our body's function is water. Since the body cannot store water like it can store fat, carbs, or some vitamins, it needs to be part of a regular diet. Water is used by the body to support cell development and well-being. It sustains blood pressure level, supports easy digestion, gives cells nutrition and oxygen, and guides our joints for breathing, sweating, urination, which uses water. The body needs water throughout the day. Dietary imbalance may impact health and well-being. This could be from eating too much or little nutrient. This is a nutrient deficiency. Malnutrition is when a person lacks the proper quantity of nutrient needed for their body to function properly, and excessive consumption of food and following a diet heavy in fat and sugar can also be the cause, as this can result in obesity and other conditions caused by obesity. Common nutrient and deficiency and their symptoms include: one of it is iron nutrient deficiency. It occurs when a person's diet does not contain enough iron. The red blood cells count reduced due to low iron levels in the body. An illness known as iron deficiency anemia. This results in fatigue, weakness, weakened immune system, and lower cognitive functions. When exposed to sunshine, skin cholesterol transforms into vitamin D. A vitamin D deficiency may lead to weakened immune system response. Iron deficiency is usually more common among those who live in an area with little sunshine throughout the year. The symptoms include back pain, fatigue, asthma, and more. Vitamin A. This is a lack of vitamin in tissue and blood. Inadequate level of vitamin A may lead to immune system dysfunction and temporary and permanent blindness, dry eyes, dry skin, infertility, bone pain, development and growth. Vitamin B12. Body does not have B12 to make healthy red blood cells that will transmit oxygen to the body. Lack of vitamin B12 sometimes refers to as folate deficiency anemia. may result in several symptoms such as headache, memory loss, heart palpitation, shortness of breath, and stiffness in the joints. Vitamins in general all have common deficiency diseases, so it's really common among them all. This is when body does not get sufficient magnesium in diet to function normally. Diseases caused by this are diabetes, hypertension, coronary heart diseases, muscle cramp, irregular heart rhythm, and recurrent headache are all possible symptoms of magnesium insufficiency. Uncommonly low sodium levels in the body are referred to as hyponatremia. Lack of sodium leads to an imbalance in the body's stored water content, which raises water level and causes cells to swell. The diseases caused by this are cerebral salt wasting, Anderson disease. Symptoms such as they have this kind of symptoms such as headache, nauseous, fatigue, muscular weakness and cramp, seizure, and many result from this. Protein nutrient deficiency. This is when an individual has a low protein intake. The symptoms include fatigue, dry skin, and thinning of hair. The kwashiorkor is the most severe type of protein deficiency diseases. The body is weakened by an unbalanced diet and vitamin shortage, which may result to in chronic long-term diseases. A balanced diet and active lifestyle have been shown to lower an individual's chances of developing chronic illnesses and other health problems. The NHS Eastward Guide recommended current diet that is believed to promote good health and reduce the incidence of lifestyle diseases. Proteins like beans, almond, brown fish, and other proteins. The body gets a lot of protein from this dietary category. The body needs protein for a variety of important activities like metabolism, repair, and muscle development. On a diet, smaller meat cut ought to be preferred over processed meat like sausage, bacon. The NHS recommends eating fish at 2 of your meals each week. With this high fiber and protein content, beans and lettuce may give protein differently. Men should take at least 8.7 milligram of iron daily and women 14.8 milligram recommended by the NHS. In addition to iron and zinc, these foods are rich in micronutrients. Meat and fish contain iron and they are found in beans, legumes, and lentils. Carbohydrates like potatoes, rice, corn, and other starchy carbohydrates, up to a third of a daily diet should include carbohydrates. Aim for whole grain meals like brown rice, pasta, and bread. Starchy meals provide energy and several minerals. It is recommended by the NHS that a person should eat 50 to 60% carbohydrate-rich meals. Each person body needs different amounts of carbs. Limit oils and sugar while cooking carbohydrate-rich in meals. Fruits and vegetables. Over a third of diet should be fruit and vegetable recommended by the NHS because they supply several minerals like vitamins and fiber, and it should be 5 servings per day. And the calculation of it is shown in the diagram below. So, dairy products are a reliable source of calcium, which helps build bones. They also provide more proteins and vitamins. The NHS suggests consuming dairy an alternative 2 to 3 times a day. Adults aged 19 to 64 should take 40 milligrams of vitamin C every day, according to the NHS for oil and spread. For anything like liquid, like water, the NHS recommend that fruit juice that have free sugars can cause tooth damage. Individuals should try to keep their daily intake to more than 150 millimeters. Thank you for watching.